Hey, what's going on, guys? Challenge Play here, and welcome to the second installment of Wager Match Wednesday. This week, I'm going to be playing on the map Hotel, focusing on the Sticks and Stones game mode. I'll let you guys know right off the bat that I don't come in first place, but I figured this would be decent enough to get my point across this Wager Match game mode. One in the chamber and Sticks and Stones have identical tactics. Don't camp, keep moving, watch your back. But I want to add on saying that the tomahawk is your best friend. It can save your ass, but it can also kick your ass. It'd be very beneficial to you if you keep moving when you're fighting with someone else, like jumping, crouching, dolphin diving, etc. Just pretty much pissing them off, making you a harder object to kill. It's an obvious fact not to get stuck from the crossbow. Keep your distance from enemy players when going for the long range kills. Use your ballistic knife for close quarter combat, because the crossbow is not designed for like right in your face type of fighting. Be sure to always conserve your ammo, because before you know it, you'll be running around trying to get a knife kill when you get a tomahawk whipped at your back. I know I said this in the last video, but timing is the only way to succeed in Sticks and Stones. You gotta aim ahead of your enemy's direction, so that way you can get a nice and quick kill. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly change the subject and ask you guys something. Would you be interested in like a booster destruction type of thing, where I pretty much get into a Modern Warfare 2 lobby like Bare Bones Pro per se, and I pretty much record boosters and kill them both, and like get them pissed off, be like an asshole to them, and record their like reactions? Like, I have a couple of videos of that already recorded. It's just like a matter of, it's up to you guys if you want to actually watch them. I'd love your feedback, guys. Post it in the comments, like whatever you want. Anyways, back with the Wager Match Wednesday.
Out of the money.
It's very good to get a continuous chain of tomahawk kills to bring most of your competition down to the bottom of the scoreboard. But be careful tomahawking like the third, second, first place people, because everyone is going to be focused on taking you and mostly you out only, and pretty much raiding on your parade, pissing you off and making you start all over again. Me, this is just what I do. You don't have to follow it, whatever. I also tend to conserve ammunition like crossbow and ballistic knife to use for later. When you're using the tomahawk, remember to time it right, because if you don't, you might A, miss, and you'll pick it up and throw it at your face, or B, miss and get knifed. Obviously, you don't want either options. One thing that I notice about lots of players is that they just try to run dead ahead of their enemy. This is wrong. You don't know if he has a tomahawk just waiting for you, because, let's face it, many of you guys don't throw away the tomahawk the minute you spawn, right? Get creative and try to find routes around your enemy so that we can either knife them or humiliate them, whatever you want, or just drop shot and use the ballistic knife, because crossbow takes too long, and by the time he explodes, you'll already be humiliated or knifed or killed or whatever. Ballistic knife is quick and easy to use. It launches faster than you can react to it. Then the player can react to it. If all goes well, you should get the kill. Don't get confused with the power of the ballistic knife and the crossbow. They're both equally good, but ballistic knife gets the job done for short range kills. Use the crossbow for long range. It is not designed for short range. That's what everybody thinks. They think, I'm just gonna, use the crossbow even if it's just right fucking in front of me, right? I don't think so. That's a bad idea. You're gonna get tomahawked or knifed. Either way, it's gonna suck. If it's crossbow versus ballistic knife, it's obvious who's gonna win that fight. Alright, now the main part of this Wager Match Wednesday, the Sticks and Stones part, the most important part is this is the best tip. Yeah. Being in first and getting humiliated with less than 30 or 20 seconds left in the game. You might freak out whoa, what the hell? Love such BS. Here's the good tip. Do not panic, because if you do, you will start to lose concentration and do worse and worse. Trust me, take this advice from me. I've raged so many times and always came out at least 6th, 5th, whatever. Just do not panic. Keep your cool and start using the ballistic knife and tomahawk as much as possible. Because ballistic knife, if you kill them without knifing, because that's plus 25, killing someone with the crossbow is plus 100. If you kill someone with ballistic knife, like the one that you launch it still has the same amount of points. So I recommend doing that, but whatever you want. tomahawk so you can just like start tomahawking other people. Because depending on what like position you are on the scoreboard, excuse me, if you're tomahawk guy in first place, you should come out second or third. It's all up to like what your score is right now, and it matters how much the guy that's in first, how much of a score he had and stuff. If you can't find like tomahawk or ballistic knife ammo, you just knife with the ballistic knife because it knifes faster than like any other weapon in this game. I wouldn't recommend doing what I do in the video too, which is just tossing your tomahawk across the map, or just throwing it at a corner, anticipating someone, and it'd be like, "Oh my god, dude, this is so montage worthy." This is wager match. It's all for the currency. 99% of the time, you miss that, and you have nothing to humiliate your enemies with. Well, we're winding down near the end here. This is all I have to give for the Sticks and Stones game mode. Next week, I hope, let's hope I'm not late, I'll be doing my favorite sharpshooter. So just tell me what you guys want. Like, do you want like a booster destruction? Like, whatever you want. Like, maybe you want more commentaries, whatever. Alright, later guys.